Hello everyone, we are discussing about trigonometric ratios from trigonometry chapter. In that we have seen what is angle. Now we will be discussing about how to convert from the radian measure to the degree measure and from the degree measure to the radian measure. We have seen two different formulas for converting. Radian measure is equal to pi by 180 into degree measure. Now if we want degree measure is equal to 180 by pi into radian measure. So these are the two formulas we can use from converting one measure to another measure. We can convert from degree measure to radian measure, and we can convert from the radian measure to the degree measure. Now let's see some problems based on these two. From your textbook, let us take one example. First example, in that first problem, convert the following angles measured in degrees into radians. We have to convert from degrees to radians. That means in the question degrees is given. In the question degrees is given. We have to convert that into radians. So first question we have 15 degrees. We have to convert 15 degrees into radian measure. So how do we convert? Radian measure is equal to pi by 180. Pi by 180 into degree measure. What is degree here? Degree is 15. So we can cancel this. 15 1 times 3 is remaining. 15 into 2. So we get radian measure is equal to pi by 12. If it is 15 degrees, then in radian measure or the circular measure, the angle will be equal to pi by 12. If you take another problem, 75 degrees. 75 degrees we should convert into radian measure. So again, radian measure is equal to, here degrees is given, we want radian measure. So radian measure is equal to pi by 180. Pi by 180 into degrees, that is 75. So this one again we can cancel with 15. 15, this is 5 times, this is 15, 12. So again here we get 5 pi by 12. So this is how we can convert from the degree measure to the radian measure. If we are given the degree measure, we can multiply into pi by 180 to get the radian measure. So using this, we can write some of the standard angles from degree to radian measure, degree measure and radian measure. If it is in degree measure, if it is 0 degrees, here also it is 0. Then if it is degree measure, if it is 30, here it is pi by 6. If it is 45 degrees, here this will be equal to pi by 4. If it is 60 degrees, that is equal to pi by 3. If it is 90 degrees, that will be equal to pi by 2. As we have discussed earlier, pi also can be taken as 180 degrees. Pi also can be taken as 180 degrees. So if you take 180 degrees, 180 by 6, that is equal to 30. 180 by 4, that will be equal to 45. 180 by 3, that will be equal to 60. 180 by 2, that is equal to 90. So we can look at that way also. So these are some of the standard angles for which we have to remember from degree to radians. Now let's take another problem, how to convert from the radian measure to the degree measure. So that is second problem, second example from your textbook. If I take, convert the following angles measured in radians to degrees. We have to convert from the radians to degrees. So take one example, 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 is given. We have to convert this into the degree measure. This is in terms of radian measure. So we write degree measure is equal to 180 by pi into radian measure. So this is equal to 180 by pi into radian measure is 2 pi by 3. So I take 2 pi by 3. I can cancel pi. Here I can cancel 3, 6, 0. So that will be equal to 120. 60 into 2, that is 120 degrees. This is in terms of degrees. In a very simple way, what you can do is, we can take pi equal to 180. This is the actual method. This is how we have to solve in test also. But for making it simple, we can calculate in different way. That is 2 into pi is 180 degrees by pi is circular measure. If we convert that into degrees, it is 180 degrees by 3. So we can make it 2 into 60, that is equal to 120. That is very short way of finding the answer, but in the test, in the exam, we should write this method only. Okay, let's take another problem. Again, the radians is 3 pi by 2. We need to convert this into degree measure. So degree measure is equal to 180 by pi into radian measure. So that will be equal to 180 by pi into radian measure is 3 pi by 2. So we can again cancel pi. We can also cancel 2 into 90 times. So 9 into 3, 270 degrees. So the radian measure is 3 pi by 2, but if we convert that, we get 270 degrees. Let's take one more problem here. 3 by 4. 3 by 4 degrees, 3 by 4 circular measure or radians. So we convert this into degrees. Degree measure is equal to 180 by pi into radian measure. So that is equal to 180 by pi into 3 by 4. So again we can cancel 4 times 6, 5. So we get 45 into 3, 135 by, here pi we can write it as 22 by 7. Pi can be written as 22 by 7, which is equal to 135 into, take this reciprocal, we get 7 by 22. So we simplify this, we get this is equal to 42.96 degrees. We can simplify, we can see it is 42.97 degrees. Now here if you carefully observe, In the question, if we get pi, in the question, if we see pi, pi and pi will be cancelled. Pi and pi will be cancelled. But here in this question, pi is not there. When pi is not there, we cannot cancel here. We cannot cancel pi. So then what you need to do is, we need to take pi equal to 22 by 7. We should take pi equal to 22 by 7. When you are writing in radians, we do not substitute pi equal to 22 by 7. When we are writing in radians, we do not substitute pi equal to 22 by 7. We substitute pi equal to 22 by 7 only for the degree measure. We substitute pi equal to 22 by 7 only for degree measure. Because in circular measure, the answer should be pi only. In circular measure, the answer should be given in terms of pi. But in degree measure, pi should not be there. In degree measure, we should not get pi in the answer. But in radian measure, we will get pi in the answer. So that is the difference between the degree measure and the radian measure. Okay, let's take the next question. Look at the third example. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4. The angles are given in the ratio 2:3:4. Angles are in ratio. Angles are given in the ratio 2:3:4. You need to write these angles in radians and in degrees. We need to write the angles in radians and in the degrees. So we will take, let the angles of the triangle, be 2x, 3x, 4x. We have seen even in your school level also, when the angles are given in the ratios, we need to take them as 2x, 3x and 4x. So now we know these are the three angles of a triangle. And what is the sum of three angles in a triangle? Sum of three angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180 degrees. So add them. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9. X is equal to 180 degrees. So x is equal to 180 by 9. So x we get equal to 20 degrees. X is equal to 20. Therefore, the angles of triangle are, so the angles of triangle will be 2x, 2 into 20, that is 40 degrees. Next 3 into 20, 60 degrees. And 4 into 20, that will be 80 degrees. So these are the angles of triangle in degree measure. The angles what we are getting here is in degree measure. We have to convert these angles into radian measure. So how do we convert into radian measure? We convert into radian measure by taking pi by 180. Pi by 180 into degree measure. So in radian measure, So how do we convert in radian measure? we take pi by 180 into radian measure. That is equal to, we can cancel 0, we can cancel this 2, and this is 9 times, so we get 2 pi by 9. So 40 degrees will be equal to 2 pi by 9 radians, and same 60 degrees. So again pi by 180 into 60 degrees. Cancel 0, cancel 3 times, we get that is equal to pi by 3. 80, again we get pi by 180 into 80. We can cancel again 0, we can cancel 2 into 4 times, and this is 2 into 9 times. So we get this is equal to 4 pi by 9. So this is the angles in terms of radians, and these are the angles in terms of degrees. So first what we should do, the angles are given in the ratios. When the angles are given in ratios 2 into 3 into 4, we need to take them as 2x, 3x and 4x. Then we know the angle, sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So add this, we get 9x, then x is equal to 180 by 9. Then cancel this, we get x equal to 20. If we get x equal to 20, then the angles of a triangle, if we substitute here, we get 2 into 20, 40, 3 into 20, 60, 4 into 20, 80 degrees. So these are the angles in degrees. Now if you want in radian measure, we need to multiply with pi by 180. Pi by 180 into degree measure, we get 2 pi by 9. Pi by 180 into 60 degrees, that is pi by 3. Pi by 180 into 80 degrees, that is equal to 4 pi by 9. If you want to know whether the result what you get here is correct or not, we should add all these three. That is just for verification. If you add these three, the result of this should be equal to pi, because pi is 180 degrees. So the sum will be equal to 180 degrees. So that means if you add these three angles in radian measure, the sum should be equal to pi radians. Pi radians means 180 degrees. So that is how we can verify the answers. Let's take another example. Fourth example, the angles of a triangle are in AP and the greatest is double the least. Express the angles in degrees and radians. So here the angles of a triangle are in terms of arithmetic progression. So let the three angles be, we can take three numbers, first three numbers in arithmetic progression. We can take them as a minus b, a and a plus d. A minus d, a plus d. These are the three angles in a triangle because the angles are in arithmetic progression. Now we know the three angles, the sum of three angles a minus d, a plus d. The sum of three angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So we can cancel plus d minus d. 3a will be equal to 180 degrees. So a is equal to 16 degrees. So this is the one of the angles, that is A is equal to 60 degrees. Now we should also find out what is D. If we find out D, we get all the three angles. For that is given one more condition. What is the other condition? The greatest angle is double the least. What is the greatest angle here? A plus B. So greatest angle is equal to double the least. Also greatest angle, that is A plus B, is equal to double, means 2 times the least. Least is A minus D. So A minus D. So this will be equal to A is equal to 60 plus D, that is equal to 2A. 2 into A is equal to 60 minus 2 into D. So this D, this is plus D, minus 2D we can get it here. We get minus 2D will become plus 2D. This is equal to 2 into 60, 120. This 60 we can write right side equal to minus 60. So 3B is equal to 60 degrees. 3D is equal to 60 degrees. Then D is equal to 20. D is equal to 20 degrees. Then what are the three angles now? Therefore, the three angles in degree measure, the three angles in degrees, we can write just degrees. The three angles in degrees are A minus D, that is A is 60 minus 20. 60 minus 20, that is equal to 40. Then A, that is equal to 60. Then A plus D, that is 60 plus 20. 60 plus 20, that is equal to 80. Now you can verify the condition. The greatest angle is 2 times the least. This is the greatest angle. The greatest angle is 2 times the least angle. So this is the values in terms of degrees. Now we have to find this. For these degrees, we have to convert in terms of the radians also. We have to convert the degrees in terms of radians. So we convert in radians. In radian measure, so write in radian measure. How do we convert into radian measure? Pi by 180 into degree measure into 40. So cancel 0. This is 2 times. This is 9. So that is equal to 2 pi by 9. Next convert 60. Again 60 is pi by 180 into 60. Again cancel 0. 6 1 time, 6 3 times. That is equal to pi by 3. Next convert the third angle 80. So that is pi by 180 into 80. So cancel this. This is 2 into 4 times. This is 2 into 9 times. That is equal to 4 pi by 9. So these are the angles in the radian measure. Therefore, angles in radians are, we can write these three angles, 2 pi by 9, pi by 3 and 4 pi by 9.